Hello all, welcome back to Tony Hawk's Underground. Last time we got here at the Slam City Jam, had the demo footage air, and turns out Eric screwed us over. He took our footage of jumping over the gap in Hawaii over the helicopter. He took it as his own, didn't even put any of our footage in the video, and we're nothing. He's a pro now, we're still an amateur, but here we are, Slam City Jam. We entered in as a pro like we rightfully should be, so let's get started.
Get some practice in? Hip transfer these ramps by skating up the first quarter pipe at an angle and cutting the corner in the air. After you jump at an angle, press this to hip transfer to the other side.
Sounds simple enough.
Good job. Now let's go again. Hit the same hip transfer first, then continue on to the second hip transfer. Go for it.
Can do that. Bam, we learned the hip transfer. It's pretty hip. What's up, street competition judge?
You sure you're a pro? You're on the list, but... Alright, give it a go.
Oh, I'll give it a go. I'll destroy it. So now we're doing another competition. I landed that, but I fell. That was amazing. So we're doing this pro competition, even though we're technically still an amateur, but we should be a pro. Eric became a pro after that. That was our jump. We're only doing what would rightfully be happening. Eric's the one who cheated. Oh man. So I mentioned back that one of my favorite parts about this game was the antagonist, and I said we'd get to that later. And well, I think it's obvious at this point who that is. It's clearly Eric. He clearly is not a good person. He's done some pretty bad things in his life, and now he's really just screwing us over for his own gain. And it's ridiculous if you ask me. Eric is one of the biggest assholes ever in video gaming history, but it's not even begun. Hasn't even begun yet. You'll see it later. But Eric is probably my favorite and least favorite part of this game, mainly because of how much of a jerk he is. But for now, let's destroy the competition. Even get some few extra points right there. Hope we did good. Look at that, perfect score, and we're not even technically a pro. Eric up there with the 96 though, he's going to be tough to beat. He may be an asshole pro, but he does know how to skateboard. I think he would have just earned it by himself instead of stealing our footage if he was that good. But that's Eric for you. Yeah. You know what's funny is we haven't even seen Tony Hawk since Tampa. That's kind of funny. He's the guy who let us in. Became amateurs, haven't even seen him. Basically the main guy, the birdhouse, not even here. But whatever, that's Tony Hawk for you. We gotta get a better score if we're gonna beat Eric. At least if we do bad, it only counts the best 2 scores, so as long as we do good on the third one, we'll be fine. It's the best part about getting a perfect score. I'm not actually sure if bails lower your score, or if it's just based purely on how much score you get, and the bails obviously just don't help that at all since you didn't get anything. I'm not sure if that, like if you bail like 3 times, your score will get lowered. I'm not sure if that works, but you're better off just not bailing in the first place, obviously. Got a perfect landing just to screw it up. And let's see how we did. Still a perfect score, even though I got less than last time. So I think it's safe to say that we won, since we can do as bad as we want and it only takes the best 2. So the reason why I like doing manual tricks like this is basically the combo multiplier. You see that you get your score and it's times 6, and times obviously does a hell of a lot more than the little amount you get there. So obviously if you just keep doing tricks, you'll raise up and you'll get very high points. I can just mess around with this. I already won. I mean, we can still try, but we're gonna win. Eric's gonna lose. So we just beat a pro, even though we're technically an amateur. So we're doing pretty good. I should land that, get a real stat. Yeah. Still increasing stats, even this late in the game. That's the best part about this. Oh, that was close. You can always just caveman to save yourself from any potential falls. Oh man, that was dangerous. I like how you can hear the crowd cheering. There's nobody here. There's a few people right there. Look at them. And they look like they're having a blast, don't they? Just kind of stuck in one animation. They're definitely cheering for us. Not really. I don't think anyone is. It's kind of funny they even let us go in the first place. Don't they know their own team? First of all, I'm a no name, like, and I mean that literally. We literally have no name. Let's see how we did. That was a dick around thing, and I still got a perfect score. So these pros suck, by the way. But there's that. We're awesome. We just won a pro competition. Let's do the Vern competition now.
You sure you're a pro? You're on the list. Well, if you want to go up against Tony and Bob, drop right in.
Hey, I won last time. But now we're doing the vert one. So we just gotta vert it up. This one's really pretty easy, in my opinion, unless you suck at it. Just do reverts, manual, all that, you'll get some pretty good scores. Just keep the combo going. That's all it really takes. Maybe bust out a couple specials if you even know them. I don't really know the special moves, I just press buttons. Don't bail, obviously. Do some lip tricks. Revert sideways, that makes sense. Don't do that, you'll get kicked out. I think you can actually not do that. Don't do that. That's not what I was trying to do. You can lip trick on like the lights up there if you're good enough. Not that it matters. I mean, nothing will happen. It's just another lip trick. Doing that weird trick with the flamingo and spinning always freaks me out because I don't know which way the board's gonna land. But we're getting it done. So I've never really actually like watched skateboarding. I mean, I've seen it. I've obviously seen it when my brother does it, but I've never like watched it on TV or anything like that. So I've never really seen many pros actually skateboard. So it's really kind of funny. The only reason I really like it so much is because of my brother. Like, I've never really been into it otherwise. Let's see how we did. Not that good. Only 91. We're still doing good though. Tony Hawk's not even on the list. Tony Hawk sucks apparently. He's not even the best 5 skaters. So this may be his game, but he's not the best. We're the best. It should be called No Names Pro Skater Underground. That's what it should not be called. That's a horrible name. Let's do a McTwist. Just to rub in Eric's face. You know, like, oh, we did a McTwist. Like, no, Eric, I did the McTwist act. Oh, God, we're doing horrible. Alright, the McTwist is a bad idea. It's not as cool as not over a helicopter. Still, though, we can do it. Oh man, that was intense. So I don't really like, the reason I always do street competitions because they're funner to me. There's more to do, you can skate around. Vert's just kinda, you go up and down a half pipe and do tricks, and it's not as fun to me. Which is why I always do the street ones and kind of avoid the pro ones, but we're a pro, a fake pro, So might as well try and do everything, prove ourselves by failing, because that's all I've really been doing. That's also why I always get overzealous and just try and do like 720s when I can't do them. Let's see how we did. Pretty bad, but we're only in second place. But as long as we do good this one, it's the best of 2, so we'll be fine. No messing around this time. Do a nice flip trip. So when you're balancing, you probably noticed this, but if you're balancing and you go towards the lip, you'll land it. If you go away from it, you'll fail it. So if you're finding yourself getting hard, always just try and go towards the inner part of it. And that way you'll actually land the trick, even if you mess up. Same works for manualing. If you're manualing, this also works too. You can just do this. This counts as a vert, even though it's not verting, but it still counts. So if anything, you just cheat and do this. It's not really cheating. But manualing, if you pay attention, you'll know one board's on the ground, one's in the air. If you do the one that's on the air towards the ground, you'll land the trick. So it's always safe to do that. Just a nice tip. But this is vert. It's kind of boring to me. You just do this. Bail. Our board just went into the vert half pipe. That was weird. Anyway, half pipes aren't my favorite, if you couldn't tell. But what are you gonna do? Just skate. Oh, it's almost over. Let's see if we can get at least 100,000. There we go. We should be good to go. Even if we're just gonna bail. Get a nice manual going. Let's not get a nice manual going, actually. See how we did, though. Alright, it's the 90s. That's good. That's good. And we lost Eric by 1 point. That is garbage.
Should've known it'd be down to you and me. You were always biting my style.
Well, at least we both won one.
You can't beat my scores, and you can't hit my lines. You never could.
What are you talking
It was a
about?
free lesson.
I've beaten your score several times. Anyway, now we have to beat his line while beating his score. So you have to do... this is horrible. So you have to do the best score. So you have to beat his combo line and get a good score all at once. But he thinks he's cool. He really is not. We can take him. As always, you can always just get off your board. It makes things so much easier. We already wrecked his score. And wait, what's next? Oh god. That was close. So we destroyed his score, and we almost failed with the combo, but that's because I'm an idiot. But we basically just kicked his ass.
Hey! You don't just decide to enter yourself as a pro. I should kick you off the team.
Hey, I just won. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got balls as big as boulders, but you pulled it off, so congratulations. Listen, you gotta start thinking about your board graphics.
You guys are taking me pro?
You just won a pro contest. You are a pro.
We just became a pro. I mean, as he said, we won a pro contest. We're a pro. And with that, since we're pro, we can do a pro model. And I'm not going to, because we're a pro, so we're gonna have the Muska model because Muska gave us our board, and that's how cool we are. I'm sure I'll make one later.
Way to clean up in the Slam City Jam. Heard you scored a pro model too.
Yep.
Well, I would have scored it sooner if Eric hadn't lost my video footage.
Yeah, screw Eric.
The mythical lost footage we've all heard about. You're just jealous Eric gets to go to Moscow instead of you.
No, that's not even
I got
close
more
to what it
important
is.
things to worry about than
Yeah.
Eric. Like maybe you could help me shop for a house.
I'll help you shop for a tent. Look around you. Spit in the air and it'll land on somebody with a pro model.
Damn, why did it make me feel bad about myself?
Austin with his crazy Hollywood house and Tony with his Lexus. Ow!
That's not from board sense. Even my sister knows that you have to have a signature shoe to make a decent living from skating.
It's all about the shoe.
It looks like the sponsors are all hanging around town. Who knows? If you get a shoe deal, maybe they'll take you on tour. Next stop, Moscow.
I mean, we can try. Don't get a nice shoe deal. Alright. So, we're pros now. We have our own model board. It's the Muska board because why not? Yeah. Now let's go get a shoe recruiter.
Nice skating in the competition.
Let's go with the bands, I guess.
Find the groups of kids hanging around and help us sell our shoes. Hook you up real good, my friend.
Alright. Let's go skate around some kids. That sounds fantastic. Do a combo for us. They are impressed. So that was the shoe collectors. I don't know why they're I mean, I guess they're shoe collectors. Alright, sure. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I'm finding a crowd. These are the old school punks, you know. They're all about the old schools. And they're impressed with just that. Alright. So, way to go, old school. Now we just gotta find them local kids. They're probably gonna be tough to impress because they're locals, you know. Where would they be? Probably somewhere locally. Yes, I know I have to find one. They're there. They're in the middle of the ice skating rink. That sounds like the dumbest place to be.
Now that the shoe guys are into me, Todd says I'm on board for the next tour.
That's all I had to do.
You're gonna miss that bus.
What bus?
What bus?
Your
Yeah.
team bus. Bro, they're going to Moscow.
We're driving to Moscow?
Damn. My shoes. My socks.
And my...
Go, dude.
That was ridiculous. So we lost our shoes and our socks. I don't... Oh, whatever. We got socks. We're good to go. Don't worry. So, let's do it. We got our socks. Let's get our shoes.
Don't forget your shoes.
Oh, thanks, shoe rep.
Son of a... There goes my bus.
Oh, god damn it.
But I need my trophy.
Oh, god damn it. Why is my trophy just sitting on the edge of a god... Whatever. So there's the bus. We could just stop and tell them to wait while I get my trophy that's up here. But now we gotta go and stop the bus. By waiting right here. And maybe the bus will just run us over. Yep, we're dead. But with that, we are finished all in Vancouver. We got our shoe deal. We're a pro. And we're on our way to Moscow.
Mother Russia, home of borscht, potatoes, and the world's biggest skate demo ever. All the press will be here looking for this year's best new pro. Now, the demo doesn't start for a few days, okay? So stay the hell out of trouble.
Alright, we've accomplished a lot. We got a shoe deal. We're a pro. Eric's an asshole. But even after all that, we gotta go to Moscow. Got a slick new jacket because it's cold. And next time, we'll go into Moscow. Prepare for the demo. Till then.